Really?
to go
Well,
steal
I'd
a
actually like to
chair.
play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, you should make him play.
No,
Five Nights at
oh.
Freddy's.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished
I know
it
you
yet.
haven't finished it.
Yeah, we were technically supposed to do that last episode.
Oh, my leg. Okay.
Did you record that?
I did.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my leg. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down.
That's the intro. It's called the distraction. I stole your chips.
When he moves, there's a tag. Coincidence? I think not. There's 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Talk about going out of order.
True debt.
Alright, everybody, welcome to Lunch and Hwatever. A very unusual episode, but also very awesome episode.
Because we replaced someone.
Yes.
Well,
Because as you can
I'm
see,
in.
I'm on the wrong side. I feel weird. So this is what Joe normally sees. But
I'm still in the middle.
you're
yeah.
still in the middle, you're good. But what we have now is the one and only Meta Ray.
Most people just call me Charles or Chuck. Hey,
And
Glenn.
I'm the only one who still calls
Glenn, this
Boy.
calls for a sandwich.
It took me a second, but oh yeah!
Yes, prime opportunity.
Okay.
Indeed it was.
And you just got, is that beans?
Yes, partly.
Not bad.
Sorry.
Also, here's my question.
Sorry.
Why is your goldfish so warm? Did you sit on
Okay,
them?
no. Okay, so I warmed up my food, which is like
Oh, and the
chicken
heat passes
and
them.
yeah. Okay, so what I have today is chicken, beans, corn with salsa,
Mm-hmm.
put on top of rice. And what I did was I put it in the microwave, but I put it in for about 2 minutes, and everything was still cold. And I don't even know if the chicken is warm. But then I put it in for another 3 minutes,
Okay.
Oh
and
yeah.
it was about ready to explode. So,
Yeah. We seem to have diffused the warhead. Hopefully.
warhead. Oh,
Okay.
I'm tired today.
Oh yeah.
I have a
She thought
burrito.
her lunch was gonna explode when it comes out, so we were like, quick, we need to call the bomb squad.
Where's your Mexican themed food? You're not following the trend. What is wrong
What
with you?
trend? I am not Pedro.
He did a Space Jam review.
Oh, dude.
He has rice. That's
Yeah,
pretty
nostalgia
good.
critic.
He
did-
finally did the Sea of Monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this week I bought a 4-pack of movies, and it will help me on the way to actually making my movies versus books
Good for
thing.
you.
Because all 4 of them,
Can you give us
Yeah,
a little
all four.
spoilers? What are you doing?
Do you
what I
wanna
put-
tell us
Oh, you're
what
doing
movie?
Percy Jackson? Oh wait, no.
yeah, I actually am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, because
Thank
in
you.
the 4-pack there was The Seeker, which I absolutely hate that movie, but I bought it for a purpose. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, did not like, but I bought it for a purpose.
Yeah. Rip that
Aragon,
thing open.
Aragon, which I actually kind of liked, but Joseph apparently absolutely hated it, which I haven't read the entire book of it yet, so working on that. And then the 4th one was, hold on.
No, he's good.
Oh, you can put like a little loading bar, like
I feel like a barbarian having my fork in this. Maybe like, no. And you just got.
okay, I'm gonna scoot away from you because I
Yeah,
just
you're right,
make
'cause you
you
need to
so
sit there.
messy. I'm sorry.
Shh.
Okay,
We're hunting for rabbits.
okay. The 4th movie I got was The Chronicles of Narnia: The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Oh, okay.
So all of those movies.
That's kind of weird that they would stick like the 3rd Narnia movie. Why not do like a 3-pack with the 3 Narnia movies?
Yeah.
Instead of just sticking the 3rd Narnia amongst other movies that it's not even connected to.
Oh,
It's kind of weird.
I don't really care because I got it.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
And I thought The Voyage of John Charter was actually kind of a good, really.
Yeah,
I
I
liked
didn't think
that
it was that
movie a
bad.
lot.
I didn't think it was that bad. I think the reason why they just didn't do it more is because it didn't do well financially. Actually, I'm gonna look that up now.
Can you see if they're gonna do a 4th one? Because I feel
Yeah.
kind of sad that they just kind of left it.
Today is Michael Barnes' birthday.
Happy birthday, Michael Barnes.
Happy birthday, person I don't know.
It's the
Blasphemy! He's the lead singer for Red.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Okay, so last week was spring break. and you'll get to talk next.
Relative to
Okay.
when we're filming. When you're actually
Okay.
watching this, it'll be
Weeks
much
past.
later. Yeah, later.
Anyway, last week was spring break, so I got Steam because Joseph was like, "Oh, let's play Gary's Mod over spring break," and I was like, "Sounds good." But to play Gary's Mod, you need other games as well as Gary's Mod. So I got Steam, I got Gary's Mod, I got Counter-Strike source code, and then I got the orange box from Steam, which is Half-Life 2, and all the other episodes, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. Because I was like, dude, I really want to play Portal. And then I just discovered, well, let's just say, long story short, I have 12 games on Steam now.
You know how long it took me to get 12 games on Steam? It took me a long time.
Hey, I got paid before spring break, so I was like, hey, let's do this.
Let's go
Oh,
nuts.
And the way that my brain works, as in, like, you said something about Red, and I got to there because I bought the entire album of Red on iTunes.
You mean the entire discography, like all her albums, or the entirety of the newest one of Beauty
Their
and Rage?
newest one.
Okay.
Yes.
You bought of Beauty and Rage?
Yes.
Nice. How did
For
you take it?
It's awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Interestingly, I found that on that particular, hey, you have to let us talk about music. It's my thing, man. I found interesting about that particular album is they always put the really hard, fast songs up front, and then their slower, quieter songs towards the back. And I found that I listen to the back half of the album where the quieter songs are more than I listen to the front half of the album.
Dun dun dun.
It's very interesting. In fact, they put like the whole spread in there, like the super hard and fast song Imposter, all the way down to Of These Chains, which has no guitar in it at all. It's all strings and piano, really slow and beautiful, and I really like it. And it's got the whole spread, but their slower songs are like amazing. I mean, their fast, hard songs are good too, but I think the harder and faster songs sound better in End of Silence and Until We Have Faces. And Innocence and Instinct just feels kind of there. Ironically, I know how to play more songs for that album than any other album, but that seems to be how it is. It's very interesting. But Beauty and Rage is really good. You should try it.
Okay.
Speaking of imposters, go Charlie.
Alright. Okay, I just looked up Voyage of the John Treader, and it turns out that it wasn't a financial problem with the movie. The reason why they haven't done a sequel is because some problems were going on with the C.S. Lewis company. But they are making another sequel to it. They're doing one based on a book called The Silver Chair.
Oh, yeah, and that one's next.
Yep.
Yeah, and they don't know when it's going to come out yet. Oh,
Of course not.
in July of last year, though, oh, never mind. It's something stupid. It's some sort of online contest for like the name of one of the characters. I don't know why, but anyway, the movie got like $155 million, and guess how much it got back? Well, it had $155 million financed. Guess how much it got back?
We'd be here all day.
$1 million.
It's already $155 million. They got $415 million back.
Oh, nice.
So basically, they got almost $300 million back.
In other words,
Cool.
they could film the next movie. They could They could produce the next movie.
Yeah.
And make it even more awesome simply on the profits from the last movie.
Well, just because you have a lot of money, that doesn't exactly mean the movie's gonna be awesome. Like
no,
I've seen,
it really doesn't.
like, yeah.
But I mean, like, if you add an extra million, or maybe not even that much, you could just add like another $500,000. Imagine what you could do with an extra $500,000.
Well, I mean, there's kind of the thing about the Lord of the Rings movies were amazing, and you still need to watch them.
Oh yeah.
What?
You still need to watch them. And then the Hobbit movies had more of a budget. And
This guy
they
is
looked...
hooking me up with a bunch of movies I'm working on.
Oh yeah. He
Oh,
is
and
so
he
cinematically illiterate.
Yeah, I really
He
am.
hasn't even seen Ghostbusters. I saw that when I was like 6.
Yeah.
And it has so much sexual content. I'm gonna let you talk, Joe.
Okay, and he got to see Groundhog Day, which is
Oh yeah.
a movie I was
One of
talking
my
about in the
favorites.
third episode. You took it with you. It's
Oh, that's
in
right.
your
I have.
car.
It's in my car right now.
I
I
swear.
haven't watched it yet.
Okay, what was I saying?
Go ahead and give me the movies.
Oh.
Yes, let's do that so we don't forget.
Keep going, John.
Okay, and then the Hobbit movies had a bigger budget. But that kind of gave them an excuse to use more CGI,
Yeah.
which in the first three they used more physical effects. Stop that. Give me And what was I saying?
Totally use distract. It's super effective.
Anyway, woo! Anyway,
Pikachu!
Inception. Iron Man.
Oh, yeah.
Love those movies.
Legend of Whatever, the musical, coming to Broadway.
oh dear, I hope not. What was I saying?
Words.
Oh,
You
dang it.
took the
What was I
words
saying?
right out of my mouth.
Comment, what was I saying? Lord of the Rings, right, okay.
Yeah, this guy says Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Not that.
Of the Rings.
Okay, so anyway, you guys get off your Facebooks.
I'm on now.
You're
Oh,
on
I'm not on
Facebook.
Holy crap.
You're on Wikipedia, that's worse.
That's actually important. He's looking up stuff.
I know.
Holy
Anyway,
crap.
they used more physical effects in the first three movies, and then I haven't seen the extended versions or the behind the scenes of the Hobbit movies yet. I really want to, like, really badly.
And you're upset
Like,
with me because
so
I haven't
much.
watched the movies. You haven't seen the extended versions? What kind of nerd are you?
The
Okay,
extended version of the Hobbit.
just
Oh,
want
the
to say
Hobbit.
right
The
now.
Hobbit.
Just want to say right now, the Lord of the Rings movies had a really good budget, $281 million. They got $2 billion back.
Oh my god.
They're definitely gonna make it one of the most the highest grossing films. It's got to be at least 20.
Well, I mean, the third one got like all the Oscars, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Anyway.
Pretty
You got
sure.
Oh,
Oscars.
speaking of popular movie series, just want to talk about this real quick.
Okay.
How many? Are you guys familiar with Mad Max? Have you ever heard of that?
Mad Max. Isn't that like the movie where it's like a world that's like basically dried out and everyone's really crazy using these gas-powered vehicles fighting over oil and water?
Pretty much.
Oh.
And it is freaking awesome. I will say this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really a big fan of the post-apocalyptic genre. I don't know why. The end of the world really interests me. Just like how many different creative ways people can come up with how the world might end.
Terminator.
Yes, that was actually one of the most creative when it came out. Like,
Like
No.
Terminator is the end of the world?
yeah.
Oh,
The because it's like a
the
war
Terminator
between humans and machines.
series. For the
Oh,
most
okay.
part.
Because I thought it was the
Okay.
Terminator. And it's
All
like
of them
Anyway.
have something to do with the
No.
end of the world.
Anyway, Mad Max was kind of about in this world where basically society has crumbled, and it follows this guy who used to be this police officer before everything went downhill.
Uh-huh. This sounds like
And-
a lot of apocalypse movies.
Oh yeah, this one inspired so many. It was like,
It was recent, wasn't it?
no, it came out in
Oh, okay.
1979. The first
Oh,
one.
okay. I thought you were talking
I think
about
that they've
like,
made like
new-
sequels that were much
Oh
more
yeah.
recent.
Okay.
The Road Warrior was better than the first one. The first Mad Max was okay at best. The Road Warrior was pretty good because it had a lot of really memorable action scenes, and it almost has a comic book-like feel. Like, the characters aren't very over the top personality-wise. Like, they're very subtle. But in terms of their clothing, you can just remember them just because of what they're wearing. I'm serious. Like, there's this one chick who doesn't speak a word, yet I know exactly who she is. And it's like, wow, okay, I don't know, there's gotta be something good about that, if a movie can do that to a person. And the third one was the best, just because it explored the idea of what this world might be like even more, because there's like these people who are trying to bring civilization back, yet, there's corruption in this small little government. And there are these kids who are under this idea that cities still exist, even though all of them are gone. And the thing is, these kids are already living in paradise.
Oh.
Like, there's water and stuff, and a forest.
You need to put up a spoiler alert before he talks all of that.
No, it's okay.
Just in case.
Well, whatever.
Don't
Anyway,
worry,
if you
my
guys-
future self is
and
very
put-
much on top of
And
Yeah.
put like Joseph's voice like spoiler alert
Oh, yeah.
on top of it or something.
Or like a close of Joe's face, be like, spoiler alert!
Okay, anyway, continue.
Fly into
'Cause she will kill us.
Anyway.
We're now entering the
Have
spoiler zone.
Have you guys seen the new trailer for the Mad Max movie, the newest one?
I actually have.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because maybe this.
I actually have.
You actually have?
I actually have.
Okay. I don't know.
Because maybe
Is
that's
June-
I don't remember.
Okay.
I might have.
Probably have, but this one, I'm so excited for this one because the last one was in 1985. So
I
they're
saw this one
making-
in theaters.
Yeah.
It's weird. But
Oh,
also
it is.
cool. But also very weird.
Fire and blood.
Everything is dependent on oil.
Killing for gasoline.
World is almost out of water.
You think we can like show this under like you did with Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever? You know what I mean?
Here they come.
Technically,
Everybody's gone out of their minds.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yep.
You're not the only
Oh.
one, Max.
The coolest part about Mad Max is the cars. They always have this red
Everything hurts.
and really dusty hair.
You want to get through this?
Ugh.
Do as I say.
Your mom's the law.
And with big huge six.
Without mercy.
Oh, big huge burn. So much sand and monster car.
It's like an orchestra of chaos and storm. You know, I realized this the other day. We don't have an action movie centered around monster trucks.
With death.
We should have like a monster truck movie. Oh, hey,
The world go insane.
how means I don't know if this is a sequel or no, this is a prequel, that's right. It still looks awesome. Charles,
That guy.
she hasn't, it's a chick. So much sense there.
Sounds good. For some reason.
Mom's everywhere. With screw again.
It's right. No, it's right.
No, there was an explosion.
isn't that guy the guy who played the illusionist in Inception? Like the guy who can like
Yeah,
transform.
yeah.
I
that
haven't
was that guy.
seen Inception yet. Shh.
No, he's
You freaking watch that movie so I can
Let's
stop
see.
making spoilers for you.
God,
Uh,
you remember like 2 episodes ago? I like plugged my ears, like for 5 minutes. Dad,
Watch the movie.
I need to.
It's really good. And like, I just handed it to Charlie.
You wanna
He
watch
could
it?
let you
No,
borrow
my
it.
sister has it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
haven't watched it. I have so much stuff to do.
I've given you, how many movies have I given you, dude? Like 16?
Not that much.
100,000.
I think it's about 9.
It's over 9,000!
I think it's about 9.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Not even to double digits. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, now the subject I thought I might bring up. I thought this might be fun to do on a lunch and whatever. Are you guys familiar with cult films? I know
Give
this.
me examples.
Okay, we were technically in this cult, whether you didn't know or not. Princess Bride.
Yep.
Crap, what's the name of the cult film?
Well,
Napoleon
I guess
Dynamite.
well, if you're
Yeah,
gonna do
so,
Princess Bride, then
so
Star Wars.
films that
probably.
are like,
No.
have like, have
Cult-
fans
okay,
that are
okay.
like, oh my god.
Well, because in Star Wars that's definitely the case because there is an actual Church of Jediism.
No, there's a different. Yeah, I know that.
It's
Actually,
real.
it's funny you should bring this up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here's another example. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Love that movie.
I'm really sure.
One of my favorites. Have you guys seen Reefer Madness?
No.
That one's funny. It's so
It's
silly.
Something you should know about
Dr.
Metaway.
Fives rises.
If you think any of us actually watch movies, this guy makes us all look bad.
you have, I am your life.
Which is bad because I'm the movie/book person. Well, since I have 2 mediums, I have an excuse. He's just
Yeah.
movies.
I'm
He is,
just,
like,
I'm
straight
just mainly
movies.
films. I do a little bit of this. Planet of the Apes is considered a cult film?
Really?
What?
Ah, that's
They
weird.
make
I
a lot
didn't
of
know that.
sense. I mean, they've made other movies, but I didn't think it was really that popular.
No, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Cult films. Yeah. Okay, cult films are movies that. Okay, you know how Star Wars has a huge fan base?
Yes.
Huge doesn't even begin to
Oh
describe it.
yeah. Basically insurmountable. I think everyone's technically a Star Wars fan. Anyway, a cult film is basically a movie that has a really, not really, it has a small fan base, but they're very dedicated to the movie. And oftentimes these are movies that aren't super popular. The movies, they can be super influential, like Planet of the Apes, or Wizard of Oz is considered a cult film. Friday the 13th is considered one too, apparently.
Children of the Corn. That one.
Yes, I didn't know the Burbs. I didn't know. Oh, Earth Girls Are Easy. That one's so. Garbage Pail Kids is considered a cult movie?
Well, I didn't watch it as a kid, so
That's one of the worst films of all time, period. I mean, not even in a good way. At least The Room and Plan 9 are funny, but
I haven't seen Plan 9.
it's so hilarious.
Wait, Plan 9 or Planet 9?
No, Plan 9 from
Or-
Outer
or-
Space.
or-
Well, I'm thinking of Planet 51, that's the next
Yeah.
one.
Or just 9.
Actually, it's funny. Plan 9 from Outer Space is considered by some to be one of the worst films of all time. It's not really, it's just so funny. It's like one of those movies that's so bad it's good. It's like it's just so poorly made. You're just sitting there wondering, what were they thinking when they made this?
They weren't.
Yeah.
They have no brain cells.
Don't diss Ed Wood. I'm kidding, you can diss him. He was a weirdo.
Atlas.
Atlantis? Oh, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That one was so funny. It was so stupid.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes sounds like a parody movie.
It is. It is a parody. It's meant to parody monster movies. Will you stop messing with my mouse?
No, I'm looking at it. I'm looking. Let me look.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I get it.
Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Oh my god.
That one was so funny. And the weirdest part about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, it's supposed to be a parody of like, you know what? Let me show you the. I just want to show. You stop it. You're worse than me sometimes. I don't like hitting women, but I will if you keep that up.
See, this is why I like Joseph better.
But let's face it, Joseph isn't as charming. Have you guys heard of, oh yeah, have you guys heard about Battle Royale?
I heard
You mean
something
the
about
James
it.
Bond movie?
No. It's something different. Okay, the Japanese a while ago had this movie called Battle Royale, which was about, in this near future, where the government imposed this program where these children would go into a facility and kill each other using different weapons.
Hunger Games, cool.
Yeah,
basically Hunger Games.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the Japanese are really upset at America for the Hunger Games because they're like, it's just Battle Royale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're not happy about
I
it.
feel like that Hunger Games though, it sounds like Hunger Games is a bit more of a developed story, I guess. A more developed world.
Yeah, it's more science fiction, while Battle Royale is just a straight up action movie with
Yeah.
kids. If that sounds
That's treading on some thin ice there.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing about cult films. Most of them are pretty edgy. They have something about them that sticks out that really clicks with certain people. Like, some of them can be very violent, some of them are very bloody, and one of the most famous ones, Harold and Maude, is about a romance between a 79-year-old woman and a 15-year-old boy. Apparently it's really good, and apparently the relationship they have is beautiful, but I have not seen the film, and I know for one thing, there is a very intimate scene between the two, and it just makes it so awkward.
Atlantis.
Yay! Let's get to something. Where's Wizard of
That's
Oz?
why it says the Disney.
Oh.
Is it enthusiast? Yeah.
Oh, but you have to admit, this is the best one, best title of all of them, A Bucket of Blood.
Wow.
It just rolls off the tongue, a bucket of blood.
A bucket of blood.
Bucket of blood. Oh, and the brother from another planet. It's actually about this alien that looks like an African American that escapes men in black that are actually slave traders.
Wow.
I don't know how to react to that. This is like, okay. When I first read that, I didn't get it, and I'm like, oh. Oh, and Caddyshack, that one's a good one.
Ooh, like Carolina Shack?
No,
Like-
Caddyshack. No, it's a
Oh,
comedy.
Caddyshack.
It's a comedy
That
with
has
Bill
Bill Murray
Murray,
as well.
Chevy Chase. One other guy. It's got a huge line of comedians,
Oh.
and basically they're just people playing golf, and they're so funny. It's just
Okay.
such a funny movie.
Funny story about Caddyshack. So it was my dad's birthday, and it was coming up, like, this was years ago. Obviously.
Years ago,
Um,
in a world without hope, without mercy. Now.
Okay, anyway, I was trying to find something for my dad's birthday, and my mother we were shopping in Walmart, and she was like, oh, he loves this movie, get that for him. And I was like, okay. It just happened to be Caddyshack. So, I went up, and I was trying to buy it, and the lady was like, how old are you? I was like, 15, 14, one of those ages. And
Somewhere in there.
so of course I got carded, and Mom had to buy it for me. So, and Mom was trying to explain to her. She was like, "Oh no, this is for
her father.
her father." And of course the lady was like, "I'm sorry, I can't do this." And so it took like an extra 10 minutes, and I was like, "Rah." But I got carded for Caddyshack.
Wow. It took me until I was 19 to get carded for anything.
Really?
And even then it was for medicine.
Oh yeah, I got carded for getting Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior. Seriously, I think I was getting something for my dad. I think I was getting like crap, I can't remember. No, that's right. I was getting, my lips got blisters on them, and I was getting some sort of like little lip medicine thing or something, and he carded me for it. And I'm like, is there like some sort of drug in this? Is there cocaine in my lip balm?
I just imagine you asking him with that kind of face. Is there cocaine in my lip? It's like, oh, that's a cool sound.
Anyway.
I just realized the camera battery was about to die.
Oh, it is. Dang it. Okay.
Never fear, charger is here.
Oh yeah, we still got to go 25 minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's
doing
milk
good.
it for all it's worth, baby.
Whatever.
Wow. And they wonder how they live without me.
I want a girl to guest star.
Dude, you should
I
get Anne-Marie
actually
in.
might be able to arrange that.
You should get Anne-Marie in here. She is hilarious.
We really need Anne-Marie to be over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
The problem is Anne-Marie's all the way in Maryland.
Yeah.
I have someone in mind who might be interested in doing it, but her schedule is nuts.
Okay.
So
Well,
you didn't hear that, but that acronym. But,
you're gonna leave it out.
I'm gonna Dorito it out.
Okay.
Oh, in that case.
Whoa there, Charlie.
No. What you say is.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Last episode, I got some, and I was like, Glenn, bleep that out, because I didn't want to be like, sponsored. So, we were just like, you.
You do realize your episodes, just in case Josiah really slammed on you guys for this. They make a video every week, but they only send it out every 2 weeks. So the thing is, they've only made 3 videos, and it's like, oh, haven't you seen the 5th video since? Like, no, I have not, because it's not out yet.
I totally forgot. Oh, that's right. He's a viewer.
I'm like one of the 2 likes on your video.
Yay!
I think
Let's
you
see
and
what-
Josiah are like the only 2 that really want. I think
Anyway, hold on,
Emily
I
wanted
want to
to.
see something.
Okay, I just realized I didn't bring that over. So
Oh.
Hey
we'll just go
guys.
until it dies.
Hey, here's the title of another cult film that describes my last girlfriend. Fast, cheap, and out of control.
Can I say something?
I don't really know what to say to that.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. Anyway,
A long time ago. She was...
Anyway,
I was
okay,
16.
so the funny thing was that I noticed on the first episode of, and it'll probably be more by the time you see this video, on the Mighty Fedra's channel, he posted the first episode of our prop hunt playing.
Ah, yes.
And all I could notice was that me and Anne-Marie sounded so similar.
That's true. I had a hard time telling you guys apart when I
So
watched
of course,
that.
when I heard my voice, I was like, wait, I said that, but it doesn't sound like me.
What was interesting though is your microphone, like the way it was set up, I could hear the voice. Like I had headphones on, so I could hear the voices coming from the center. But every time you spoke, it was back here.
That's probably because I didn't have my headphones plugged in yet.
And like I heard woo woo, like as you got in, it's like whoa, where's that come from?
No, I went, hello.
Yeah, that was it.
Hello.
And I was like,
Hello.
I heard it. It's like, whoa, Joan has entered
Ring,
the
ring.
room.
Hello. Ring, ring.
What's kind of funny though is they were like, so where's Glenn? Where is he? And we had this whole like conversation on our little team thread, and somehow everybody thought I was gonna be there. And I'm sitting at my dance class, and I had a break, and I turned my data on to see if anything came up. But ding, 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 Glenn, you're needed on the bridge and all this. I'm like, what is going on? Oh yeah, prop hunt. So I actually have Gary's mod now, but I need to get Counter-Strike Source so that I can play Trouble with Terrorists.
Okay, Anne-Marie and Josiah need to get Counter-Strike Source, because
We need to play Trouble with Terrorists
we
now.
had so much trouble finding maps for them.
Oh, maps that they had, because you can't like download the maps off the server.
No, because they didn't have Counter-Strike Source, so like most of the maps that Joseph tried to choose, like on
Oh, I didn't
Thursday,
have like the right items.
they were all pink and black for them.
Whoa. Texture malfunctions for the win.
Texture!
Oh, speaking of which, dude, I need to show you Highlander. That's another cult
Highlander!
That
That can only
only one. I can't believe you watched that movie. High five.
That's
I
where
love that film.
that's where my brother got his name, pretty much.
Really? What's your brother's name?
Connor.
Nice. I'm Connor McLeod of the McLeod clan. I make a terrible Sean Connery accent.
It had Sean Connery in it. Okay.
Oh yeah. And after watching it a few times, I realized something. Christopher Lambert in that role is really creepy. Like, just his cack is like, I'm like, oh my gosh. How did this guy get a romantic interest?
We'll never know.
But basically, to put it simply,
The world will never know.
Highlander is pretty much like a crime noir part sword and sorcery fantasy. It's basically about this guy who finds out he's part of a group of immortals fighting for this big prize across time, and the only way that they can defeat one another is cutting each other's heads off. And when they do that, they gain each other's powers. Another spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I'm
put the
sorry.
spoiler
It's
alert
just-
on there.
This movie is just so good. It's
Like I
just.
said,
It'll be over
It
his
won't.
head.
I'm just
my
giving you
future
points
self
about the.
is well on
Okay,
top
good.
of things.
I'm just giving you pointers about the universe. It doesn't actually really spoil them. Spoil much of the movie. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time a lady slapped me. Anyway, I'm going to show you Attack of the Killer
Across
Tomatoes.
this great nation, almost everyone has been affected in one way or another by this terrible tomato onslaught. Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you think he's dead?
Well, I
Will you miss him? Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere, with both his legs broken, calling your name? You will have to find another man, you know. You're no spring chicken.
Lives
What do
are
you-
shattered. The nation is in chaos. Death and destruction sweeps the country. Foursquare Productions presents perhaps the funniest film ever made.
Attack of the Killer Tomato.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You've never seen a film like it. This is the incredible story of the world's ultimate disaster. Vicious man-eating tomatoes grow to monstrous proportions. Faced with this unprecedented menace, the president calls upon Mason Dixon, special agent. Aided by his trusty sidekick, Dixon begins to unravel the terrifying mystery of the deadly tomatoes. Dixon is getting close, too close for someone, or something. Who could it be? The girl reporter? The ad executive? The press secretary? Or does it go higher? Join Mason Dixon in a race against time as he battles to save the world from the threat of nature's perfect eating machine, the Killer Tomato.
Ain't no time to make a fuss. We gotta get
those tomatoes before they get us.
Tomato.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You've never seen anything like it.
That's for sure. To put it best, it's kind of like if the guys from Airplane or Mel Brooks, who did Spaceballs, imagine if they made fun of monster movies.
Oh my god.
It's just as funny as it sounds. It's just so... It's just so stupid. So stupid it's good.
So the battery's about to die.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh, no,
If it
this
starts
is-
blinking at us though, start worrying and come see us because that's not supposed to happen.
Okay. Well, don't worry. If it starts playing, we'll just say, alright.
For this next test, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your brain. Probably forgot it's even there. But if you're going through the course of this next test and it starts vibrating and beeping, we need to get that out of you pretty fast because it means it's about to hit 1,000 degrees. So we have to get that out of you pretty fast. Took me, that game came out in 2011 and my brother and I would play it all the time. And it took me a really embarrassingly long time to figure out that he said postcard, not postage stamp. And I was thinking, we had embedded a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Luckily, you've forgotten it's even there. And they're like, oh, a postcard, that doesn't sound too bad.
Postcard.
Oh. Oh dear.
And I just played that game over spring break, the first and the second. And I beat them both. And
Now I know
now
She's officially a Valve fan.
And now I know
Now-
how other people feel when I start talking about film history. I have
Yeah,
no idea
God.
what you guys are talking
we're
about.
talking about Portal.
Oh, okay.
The whole Portal series.
So I did
Space.
spend about
Space.
Space.
So I know that.
I did spend about 10 minutes just falling.
There's an achievement for that in Portal.
Yeah, because it was so much fun. I got it. But it was just so much fun just going so far. And I was like, ah.
I was like, this is taking too long. Portal. I went to bed. Came back the next morning, I was still going.
Oh,
I checked, did I have the achievement? Oh yeah.
Your battery didn't die. How did you
No, I had it
die?
on a desktop. 2011, man. Oh no, I had it on a laptop that was plugged in. So there we go. It's back in 2011, I had a nice laptop.
Speaking of, John, real quick, have you seen The Last Unicorn?
I've heard of it.
Okay, you should definitely check it out. It's not a bad animated flick.
Unicorns are not real.
I've
We have
seen-
Unikitty.
Oh, here's the funny part. It's rated G. Don't let that fool you, because there are 2 parts in which it's really sketchy. Man, I keep bringing up really messed up movies. What's wrong with me?
We've been wondering that for
I remember
years.
that one.
Oh yeah, the one with the vampire. Lost Boys is pretty much about Peter Pan and his gang were vampires. That's the basic idea.
Oh,
Though
that's,
they went on a tangent.
okay, that's not the one I
Boy,
was
there's
talking
some
about
weird
then.
movies out there.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Nothing. And then there's Mad
Nothing.
Max.
Okay, yeah, Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Mamma Mia?
Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama.
I want to get upset, but I'm not really.
They got Matilda and Mean Girls.
Oh, I do know Mean
I
Girls.
love
Oh,
both of those.
Meet the Feebles. Oh, that's joy.
Wait.
Meet the no. I gotta tell you this. This is one of the strangest ideas. This is by Peter Jackson, the same guy who did Lord of the Rings, and he does a movie in which it's
Oh.
basically the Muppets, but with blood, guts, and it gets really nasty.
Of course
It's
it
like
does.
awful, and I love the Muppets. They're one of my biggest comedic inspirations. And it's just like, oh my god, my childhood is dying before my very eyes.
Alright, go back. Oh, Jim Booth.
Who's Jim Booth? His Wikipedia article is in red lettering. That means he's not that well known. Who is Jim Booth?
Not gonna tell you.
Fine then. To MIDB.
Ooh, who's pulling out the
Take
big
that.
guns? Nope, that's not it.
You spelled it wrong.
I know I did.
No, he did. Did
Oh,
you
I
do
did
it
too. Give me Wikipedia. I don't care about
No,
his
no, no.
art gallery.
Wikipedia doesn't have it. Doesn't have it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I looked at it. I saw the lettering with it. It was in red.
It was in red.
I think that usually means like the link is broken or something.
Yeah.
like that.
Oh my gosh, he's done. Oh, okay, yeah, he's done some stuff with Peter Jackson. He did Heavenly Creature, Dead Alive. You should probably know this. Dead Alive is considered the goriest movie of all time.
Wow.
Yes, and I've seen clips of it. It gets pretty bad. I only saw 5 minutes, and I like not even 5 minutes, 1 minute, and I wanted to throw up. It got really gross. I'm like, holy crud.
I've heard that
Valley of the
there's
Stars.
actually Guinness World Records for things like that. For example, I have a Guinness World Records book that tells me the Guinness World Record for the rap song, or I think it was just song in general, had the most cuss words. Can anyone guess the artist?
Quentin Tarantino.
Little Wayne.
No.
Am I right?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
the
for
artist.
the artist of the song.
Chris Brown.
No. It has 31 different cuss words.
Snoop Dogg.
I
No.
was just gonna say. Kanye West? I don't know.
Kanye West is not really.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
trying
listen to
to. Okay,
rap.
wait.
Eminem. You
Eminem.
people.
Oh.
Oh my
Really?
God.
He does?
Eminem. Well, I don't know if
Oh, I
he's
mean, I
still-
know he's. I just
I
didn't
don't
know
know
he
if he
did
still
that.
does.
knocking over?
But he had a song back in 2006 that contained 31 different cuss words in it.
Dang.
Nice.
That was the world record. Is anyone surprised that an American holds a world record for most
I'm
cuss
not.
words in a song?
I'm really not.
Of course you do.
I mean, you know how like metal has a reputation for being like really like dark or whatever like that?
Ooh.
If you actually listen to some metal that comes out of Europe, it actually is like pretty clean in terms of content. And the music is actually, yeah, well, metal is technically a European genre.
Oh,
Mm.
have you heard of what's
But they do have a lot of
called?
like the fantasy metal does have a lot of stuff in it, but it's not like
Fantasy?
It's
There's
not
like
bad
a
words.
German metal band.
There are a lot of German metal bands.
Yeah.
Beast
Germany
Specific
is
name
actually
was.
one of the hot spots
Okay,
for metal.
I gotta show you this
I
real
did a
quick,
lot of
man.
research.
Have you guys ever heard of? I'm sorry. I've watched the show and I really do like the show and I have stuff that I want to bring up. It's just fun stuff. Anyway, have you guys heard of Blue Oyster Cult? I know I talk so much. Basically, they're a band.
Somebody's gotta talk.
Yeah, might as well be me. I
No,
can't shut
no.
up sometimes.
Normally it's Joseph, so I mean,
Yeah,
Well,
this is just working out really well.
just think if there's a show between us two.
Dude, that'd be so boring.
Oh, thanks.
Stop it.
Anytime.
All we
I
would
know
do is
it's
just sit there
true,
and
but
talk about
stop.
music, I guess.
Well, at least you're honest.
Hey, we would talk about Portal. We would talk about Red.
What would
And
they
then
do?
you-
about-
Lord of
See,
the Rings.
I
And then
bring
he
in-
would try and explain computers to me, and I would try to explain books to him.
And we would both
And
leave
I'm
more
in
confused
here
instead of.
talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and one other film I want to bring up, Night of the Lepus, an environmentalist horror film about giant killer rabbits. And yes, it's as dumb as it sounds. And it tries to play it off serious. That's the best part.
Wow.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
The light has turned red. Fortunately, we only have 9 minutes left, so it looks like we're gonna make it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna do one.
I'm stressing
Oh,
now.
one more thing I want to. Sorry, last thing. Blue Oyster Cult is this rock band. They've been around since the '60s. They're still going, and they mainly do like science fiction type stories, science fiction, horror, fantasy. Sometimes they just do whatever, but they're really good. I want to show you.
I still say you should look up Adventures in Men, because they're a really cool band.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked them up yet. Man, I'm sorry.
That's alright. I haven't looked up any of the animes you could give me.
I don't really watch anime that much. I just watch Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, so I still haven't looked up that one.
That one's one
I'm
of the
slowly
best.
watching my friends fall to anime.
I can't get into anime.
I have a friend who's actively trying to convert me into anime. He says it's only a matter of time. I laugh at his face.
I'm trying to get into it a little bit, but it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. Where's my lighter when I need it? Okay, now it's blinking. Might as well end on a rock song. Oh, go. Everything's got to go. Go. Godzilla. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Go, go, Godzilla.
Hopefully no one listens.
Well, anyway, let's go ahead and end this little
Yeah.
sucker off. I'm Better Ray,
I'm FantasyFreax.
And I'm the Bassmeister.
and this has been Lunch and Whatever. I'm just saying, I'm off next week, so.
You know what, water bottle? You are really killing me here.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Zilla.
Quick, what movie? You might know.
What? What movie?
You're killing me, Smalls.